Yeah, we're good. We got the transcodes again. We're all good. Typing a refresh if needed. We got the transcodes. We are rocking and rolling, so that's good. Grab my Xbox 360 controller. That's not going to help me right now. I need to use my Xbox 360 controller. That should speed things up. There we go. Look at that. Now we're cooking with gas or some kind of propetic fuel or something. All right. There we go. Razor's Edge. Unfortunately, I don't have vanilla, or rather, maybe fortunately, I don't have vanilla for Xbox 360. I only have it for my PlayStation 3, which is currently disassembled because I need to work on fixing it still. You say, why don't I have sound? There we go. It's like, Elgato, please don't screw with me tonight. I'm having a bad day already. Please don't mess with me more. Alright, start button. Here we go. How about the hard drive that's been attached to it and always has been? Maybe that would be good? Very good. Alright, let's see where we got. Huh, actually I have a save file from here from back in August. Interesting. Okay. Let's just see what that is. I don't know where in the level this is at, so we'll find out. Yeah, the plain vanilla version of this game didn't even have the story. It was like basically like this. You're just looking at a loading screen, you're like, what's happening? What's going on? And then figured out, hey, in the updated version, we should probably tell you what's going on, like the story, who this person, Cloud Mizuki is, you know, things like that. Yeah, like the vanilla version of this game was just really, really different. Oh, well, look at that. We're back at the same place here. Well, that's convenient. And I did the infinite karma glitch on this too. Wow, this is just stupidly dumb luck. All right, cool. All right, so got everything at disposal. We don't have that cool outfit though. That's only exclusive to the Wii U. There we go. Activate. Looks like it might be a little bit too loud. Let me back it down just a little bit here for audio. Ate up my rage, really? Boo. It's like, what is my bow and arrow button? Yeah, you can't do the fast arrow on this, which is kind of funny. Wii U, you can, which is interesting, so... Wow, that guy went ham. Yeah, the other thing I was missing actually from the vanilla version of this game was limb dismemberment and stuff. That was gone. It's like it didn't exist, so it's like it was, like I said, it's just such a weird version of the game. Let's have some fun. Let's do Looter Staff. Which everything gets blocked instantly. I think we have Fiends now. Vangelfs. Yep. The old damage sponges. Wow, okay, so this game is like really loud in my ears. I need to turn it down even a little further. Let's try here. That might be a little bit better. Wind blades would be probably pretty good. I'm getting like no traction against Vangelfs today. There we go, got one at least. These guys are like more aggressive than they were in like Master Ninja for Ninja Gaiden 2. It's crazy. Oh, come on. It's supposed to heal me up, but it didn't. Yeah. Hitting enemies nippo will heal you. Why'd you lie? Well, at least they let me do that. That was nice of them. Hey, Wolf, what's up, buddy? Oh, they took out the, he used to get stunned by that. Ninja Gaiden 2, so, hold on a second here. Alright, let's see. Oh no. No, 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 why? Oh, I'm getting greedy. Getting close. Yay! He's down. Alright. Uh-oh, it looks like my internet went out just as I was replying to a Facebook message, of course, from somebody I want to talk to. Let me try reconnecting back up. There we go. Looks like it's doing it now. Hey, I didn't even see what I got. Awesome. All right, so that's like I don't think I've ever beaten Wolf. It's kind of funny because like I can beat him in Ninja Gaiden 2, and then for whatever reason, it's always in this game I get down to like the bosses on those challenges, and like I always choke with like the last 2 or 3 hits. Like I said, that was kind of close, but never really know. So we'll see what's going on. So bird's gone. The save. Hopefully, I think maybe it auto saved. Alright, so this is like a whole bunch of arrows, that's pretty much most of this level, is just like shooting arrows non-stop. Alright. And that's pretty much you do, just keep hitting the fire button, the arrow button just automatically locks on. No, stop it, stop it. Now I'm getting screwed. Monorail! Monorail! Oh yeah, and Ryu can fly for some whatever reason in this game. We just don't really ask too many questions here, I guess.
The source of the signal is above you. You should be able to take the elevator to the top floor. If it's still working anyway.
Oh yeah, so I'm about to get jumped down into an ambush fight. This is gonna be great. Take out the guy with one armed. Oh, Ryu, wrong direction, buddy. There we go. No! I swear, Ryu's targeting is not as bad as it is like Ninja Gaiden 2, but it can be a problem. Yeah, they loved putting people high up places in this game. And oh no, the murderous grip. I always find this, so it's like, the murderous grip will consume him and the hunger of the curse will take your life. So basically, your sword gets absorbed into your arm in the first level. You've been cursed. And you feel the pain of all your victims, which is funny, because you've literally killed like 10,000 people in all the games up to this point. You've never blinked an eye. And they tried to make this a morality tale in the first game, and they kind of got rid of a lot of that for this port, for the Razor's Edge update. But they kept this part in, so they're like, oh, killing people is bad, but here's a place where you need to kill people in order to stay alive. It's crazy. Alright, here we go. Let's do the Jiren Maru just for this. It's a little easier. Actually, the scythe would be better because you have a longer range. Never mind. You just spin that bad boy in the ground and catch everybody. Wow. Unless nobody comes near you. Yeah, I really don't know what the point is of these levels. It's pretty stupid, of these segments. And swing and a hit. I think that's everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. So then, like, oh, your arm's still infected. It's... The plot of this game doesn't make sense. I mean, like most Ninja Gaiden games, it's ancillary to just the flipping out and doing murder, you know, and killing people in cool, graphically violent ways.
Hayabusa, are you there? Come in. Are you okay, Hayabusa? What's going on?
I was like how they have the magical radio, too. Like, they can always tell exactly where you are. They can't see anything, but they can tell where you are.
I'm heading up.
So basically, Ryu's... I don't know why, I can't remember. But they, Yeah, she's breaking up. It's intentional. But basically, like, you're in the middle of the desert, and you're at the top of the skyscraper. We're like 200 stories in the air, which is like 40 stories taller. Couldn't get that out. Than the Kurj Khalifa in Dubai. Wish they make a new one. The dude who made them left or something. Itagaki left, which is why we got this game. He left after Ninja Gaiden 2. And then they made Ninja Gaiden 3 Vanilla, which is terrible. And then they went back and made Razor's Edge 9 months later, which is an updated version, which makes it better, but still not the greatest. Then they did Ninja Gaiden Yaiba, which we don't talk about. And that's terrible. So when people say like they want a new Ninja Gaiden game, you gotta be careful what you wish for, because you could end up with a Ninja Gaiden 3 situation. Wow, that's some terrible screen tearing. Or, at worst, a Ninja Gaiden Yaiba situation. For me.
You're dead if you fall from this height.
Well, thanks for telling me, sir. You're very kind. Yeah, this one didn't do too well. I mean, more people have heard of the Razor's Edge, which is, like I said, what this is, the updated version. Kind of like, if you played Ninja Gaiden, think like Ninja Gaiden Black, how they made it better. This is the improved version of that. So this one didn't do too great, and it's kind of funny is that the sales for it are kind of up and down. Like the Wii U version, and I think the PlayStation 3 version, you can buy it for under $20. The Xbox 360 version is like 40 to 50. I don't know why it's suddenly higher, but I don't advise this on the Wii U at all because, like I said, there's a lot of glitches and slowdown that because the system just wasn't strong enough to do it. So if you have an Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, they're not bad to check out. Dude, really? Yeah, so you have to put up helicopters and an annoying boss. There's no essence either, and that was the biggest thing about this game, is like you had... Essence was money, like yellow orbs. I don't know if you've played the previous Ninja Gaiden, either Ninja Gaiden Vanilla, Black, or Ninja Gaiden 2, or maybe the PlayStation ports like Ninja Gaiden Sigma and Sigma 2, but you had Essence, which is like you kill somebody and money would come out. You played Black, okay, so you know what Essence is at least, so that's good. You had Essence in number 1 in the first game and the second game, and they got rid of it in this game, which is really weird. So you can't change UTs together, like you can't like kill one guy and then hold down your heavy attack to absorb the essence, your money, in order, like, and exchange it for a lower money rate in order for a more powerful attack. That's all gone from this game. It doesn't exist. It's so you're at the mercy of having to literally, hopefully, charge up your UT in time, just standing there. Oh no, the helicopter boss fight. Boo! This is gonna suck. I hate this. Everybody hates this fight. It is terrible. Don't worry, I'm just gonna fly right into a helicopter blades. Oh, by the way, it doesn't matter if you press Y, you can hit X, you can hit B. It doesn't matter as long as you press the button. I can fly. Yeah, that was an X. I was hitting Y. It's funny. Yeah, so we're fighting on top of this like 200-story uncompleted building, taller than the Burj Khalifa, but it's top secret. No one in the world knows it's being built. I'm like, you can spot the Burj Khalifa for like 50 kilometers in a direction. It's like, you can't hide something bigger than that. Make it top secret. It's crazy.
Too heavily armored.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it does bombing runs.
Your arrows can't pierce it.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to aim for the weak spot. You're not letting me do it. The game glitched? Yeah, I think the game glitched again, which is not uncommon. Hey, Hector, what's up, buddy? No, it actually let me go through. Yeah, they're basically nuisances. That's exactly what they're there for. They basically just screw with you and take your eye off what's going on. Oh geez, I had a drink in my hand. I'm like, oh crap! Like, I don't want to fall off because I can't think if there's checkpoints in this fight. I can't remember.
The wings.
Remember, they built an entire city, but somehow it's secret and no one else knows about it. Don't think about this game too much. It's gonna make your brain hurt.
Hayabusa. Are you okay?
Yeah, so I guess I should look in. Let's see. While we're letting this play it out, because we're about to hit a loading screen. eBay,
It has an exploded tank.
Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge, Xbox 360.
Sure.
Let's see. Wow, this has jumped up really high in price.
It's just that I thought, well, there's this guy in our lab who's a bit.
Buy it digitally, unless you really want to have it physical.
Don't mean me, do you?
Looks like I'm seeing the cheapest offer is $25, but it's selling for close to $60 to $70. This game just recently jumped up.
What are you doing here?
Let's see.
You were supposed to be looking after me.
PS3.
Ishigami told me to come.
He didn't order you to bring Kano.
That's
along.
around. Wow, this is going up too. Jeez, all of them.
Didn't I tell you to stay at home and wait for me to come back? It's not safe for you here.
That's jumped up to crazy heights. I wonder what's going on.
Place until
That's like $100 is what they're looking for there. That's insane.
She didn't want to be alone anymore. And besides, with
Wii U version,
no place is safe.
$10.
what's done is done.
That's funny. All right, let's skip the stupid story. She's like, "Do you want to be my daddy, Ryu Hayabusa?" It's the gameplay. The story's terrible. And if you're watching expecting high-level gameplay, that's not really what I do. I just play for fun. I'm not that great at it. If you have pointers, like for more advanced techniques, I'm always welcome to it. I suggest you check out, was it Mon? M-O-N? When he's playing it. I don't think he's been streaming for a while. Crying Devil has gotten back into streaming this. Used to be known as Furry Pursuer, now goes by Crying Devil. He's really good at it too. I mean, that's like people you can watch and pick their brains on. I like it. In fact, if they ever made an Ultimate Edition, which is my dream thing of this game, is to make an Ultimate Edition where you have Ninja Gaiden Black, a complete version of Ninja Gaiden 2, which I'll explain in a moment, and then we'll throw in Razor's Edge just for fun, and then no one's ever going to talk about Yaiba, ever. But yeah, it's like, I thought it was really cool throwing in Ayane for these missions here. Basically having more missions and levels to do. It's pretty cool. I'm all for it. Actually, I think I think Momiji's in this too. But I gotta do the infinite. I gotta try to do the infinite karma glitch. Let me pause this so I can stop and think. I can't do two things at once, apparently. So, Ninja Gaiden 2. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 is the port of Ninja Gaiden 2 from the Xbox 360 to the PlayStation 3, okay? So, what they did for the PlayStation 3 version was they added in Ayane and Momiji and gave them extra levels. There's more bosses in it. I think that's great. So what I'd like them to do is just make a collection. Just have Ninja Gaiden Black, Ninja Gaiden 2, the Ultimate Edition, which is where you take the violence and the high enemy count from Ninja Gaiden 2 for the Xbox 360, and then combine that with the good parts from Sigma, which is where you have rebalanced weapons, you have less projectile spam, the extra characters, extra bosses, make that together into one ultimate version of the game, and then throw in Razor's Edge, charge $60 for it, put it on PlayStation 4, Xbox, whatever they're calling themselves, and Steam, like PC. I would double dip for that. I would spend money for that. I really would. Just even for the completed version of Ninja Gaiden 2. There's no indication that's ever going to happen. People have kind of talked about it here and there, kind of like as a wish list thing. But if they ever did something like that, that's what I'd be all over. I would love it. Ayane's not too bad. I like her missions. She's fast, but you really gotta get her upgraded her swords as fast as possible.
The government declared their opposition to the Regent of the Mask. They acted way faster than we thought they would. It's good we got him before they could.
She's fast, she's nimble, she's a lot of fun. I like her. Oh, got me in the grab. Alright. Everybody, watch your ears. Actually, no need. Never mind. Okay, I was about to do the infinite karma glitch, but I don't need to. I'm saying, like, wait a minute, I'm doing strings that I'm good on. So never mind. Apparently, I've done this before on this save file, so don't need to do infinite karma glitch. We are good to go. What is this one? Change costume. I think this is her military one. Oh, no, it's her classic. She gets a military one in the Wii U version. I have like 3 versions of this game kicking around my brain. So the infinite karma glitch, if you're not familiar with it, you slowly walk towards it. I mean, like, we're talking like barely move your thumbstick forward like this. And basically you want to hit the start button or the weapons upgrade button the exact same frame that you touch the scarab, and you'll know if you hit it. So if you're wearing earphones right now, you might want to take them off for a second or turn down your volume. I'm going to try to do it just to show you what I do. What I do, and explain it in my video on my YouTube channel, is I slowly walk towards it, I start buffering the start button. I just start pressing it as fast as I can, so that increases your chances of hitting it. Instead of going from 1 in 60 to something like about maybe 1 in 25, it increases your odds of getting it better. So watch your eardrums if you're watching. I'm not going to get it for that long. Nope, didn't get it. Very close though. You can see like right on there. It was like a split second before, like about probably 1 frame before I would have gotten it. But it makes like a super loud sound. Like you will hear it and know right away you've gotten it. It just basically like turn down the volume, let it sit for as long as you want. I usually let it sit for about a minute, and you'll get like 50 million karma points. It's crazy.
What's that? There's a girl flying in here for.
This whole area is under their control. Be careful.
Yeah, this game has 1WG in it. I couldn't remember if she was in it or not. She is. The Wii U version had Kasumi. That's who the extra character was I was trying to think of. Couldn't remember. So she was exclusive to Wii U.
So much for taking it easy in Paris. Clear this up, and they'll probably give you a VIP vacay next time you're in town.
What about getting people? What?
Ninja!
Ninja! Rap!
Get around here!
Go, 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 go! There'll be no Vanilla Ice in the stream. Yeah, Kasumi was like a lot of fun to play with. I really wish she had made it into this version of the game. Like, even as like a DLC, like, charge her $5 for it or something, you know? I would have paid it. Because I'm stupid like that. Now we got Spider Ninjas. Because we all remember the Black Spider Ninjas using technology and guns and all that.
Seems like they're working for the terrorists. This is what happens when you lose your leader.
Whoa! That was awesome. I ain't even mad about that. He got me like right on that frame.
Nice work, Ninja. You sure don't fight like a little girl. Who are you calling a little girl?
Okay, so let's try doing the challenge too. So I wasn't really planning on streaming today. I wasn't having the best of days. For reasons I will not get into, of course. But so I figured let's do some streaming. I was originally actually streaming this on the CEMU emulator, which works in CEMU now, which is great. So if you have the Wii U emulator on your computer, you should be able to run it hopefully pretty well. Unfortunately, when I tried to stream and play the game at the same time, it just started slowing down too much, so I switched to the Xbox 360 version that I'm playing right now. But I am still working my way through Ninja Gaiden 2 on the Xbox 360, but what I'm doing is what I call the Wheel of Weapons, where every 20 minutes I spin for a random weapon that I have to play and use for 20 minutes time. When I get done with that, I do want to work my way actually to beating the game on Master Ninja, which I've never been able to do, so it's a long-term project. I'll be getting to it eventually. That's what I want to do next. Or I might just skip this fight, so we'll do that. Optional fight.
It's a girl! A ninja!
So then what you do is you turn around in order to get to the wrong button. I need to get used to this here. Then you wall climb up this one. And I was way too soon on that jump. Okay, try it again. So you gotta do a lot of climbing to get just where you can climb up to the skull. You have to, like, climb up high, then in order to fall down low. It's kind of crazy. Whoa, game. No, boo. That was not intentional, by the way, but hey. Well, that worked out quick for me. Anyone else? Okay.
About time you showed up.
I was like, wait a minute. Counter hasn't ended. What's going on here? Yeah, so the vanilla version of this game did not have Ione in it at all. Why are you eating my inputs? That's another problem the Xbox 360 version does have, is it eats your inputs. So you have to keep that in mind too. It's as far as I can tell, like every 200, I want to say 200 to 300 frames, you could drop an input really easily. As far as I've been able to figure out. So that's the way I need to go. Okay. Go, then we wall climb up. Then we drop on down. Somehow don't die, and we're gonna do this. Let's do it. Huh, didn't give me the other chains. Let's see. I don't remember this challenge at all, so... Oh, ninja dogs. I hate ninja dogs. Ninja Gaiden 2 has traumatized me for ninja dogs entirely. I think they removed them from Sigma, I want to say. For me. Alright, let's see. Oh. get out here into the open. Whoa! I got me by surprise. I was the one who did it. Alright, so this should be the boss. I don't know who it is. It's probably Elizabeth or something. No! I forgot what this guy's name is, but I hated him. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this fight. Oh, that lasts longer than I thought it would. Okay. And it's a throw. That's a problem. Hulk smash. Whoa, okay. I was not expecting that. Wow, I can't believe I got past him. I am, like I said, legitimately surprised. So you get 50,000 points, karma points, for completing it, and I think everything you earned as well during that combat, but like I said, you can see that I have 66 million karma points already. I did the infinite karma glitch previously, so not really needed, but just fun to do. I like to play. It's kind of funny, like, my opinion on this game is, like, really changed throughout the years, I guess I should say. I've kind of, like, warmed up to it the past 2 to 3 years, to be honest. So it came out, I was like, oh my god. Well, I played vanilla at first, okay? How easy was the game my mom beat vanilla? She did not play video games, and she was able to go through... Actually, she didn't beat it. I'll take it back. I'll walk back slightly. She got to the final mission. But the game was that easy that she was able to get to the level, the last level of the game, and she didn't play video games. And a series that's known for being really hard. Fun, but hard. She was able to get that far. It's gonna be a real pain in the butt. I want to make sure I have the, how's I gonna get the Nimpo in time? Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough Nimpo. Maybe I will. Because, I mean, the alchemists are a pain in the butt. Okay, so if I just lame these guys out... I actually did that on purpose because I want to... If you land more hits, you build up more karma, or Nimpo, it looks like. Yeah, that's another thing they took out from the other games, was having Nimpo at will. In vanilla, you only had one Nimpo, and you had to use it when the game told you to, or else you couldn't progress with the game. It was weird. I think there is another scarab up here. It's weird, it's like Ninja Gaiden Black, you had scarabs, then For the second game, they did Crystal Skulls. I don't know why, because I guess maybe Indiana Jones was popular. I really don't know. I'm just speculating wildly. Pardon me, haphazardly. And then for this game, they went back to Scarabs. Ninja Gaiden 3 Vanilla. You had one weapon. You could only use the Dragon Sword the entire game. Then they patched it to give you the Scythe and the Talons, like the Talon Claws. Here's the big kicker. Even though you had those three weapons in the patched version of Vanilla, you could not upgrade your weapons at all. You couldn't upgrade your health bar at all. You couldn't do anything. This screen here did not exist. You could not learn new moves. You could not do more paths or stronger nimpos. You had none of it. I should really stream it again when I get my PlayStation 3 fixed. I should really stream Vanilla just to show you how terrible that game was. It's mind-boggling.
Okay, I made it. This is it. Good luck.
You are getting away. Fuck you!
I always love the Zuna Drop. That is my favorite move. The entire series. They give us the Zuna Drop. I'm happy.
How many are there? It looks like reinforcements are on the way. Watch out.
Yeah, now this is getting fun.
That was gonna give me the steel and bone, huh? Oh, there we go.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Then we have alchemists to deal with. These guys are the worst in the entire game.
Don't let him get to you. You can do this.
I know! So shut up and let me fight!
Yeah, you're normally not supposed to have level 3 weapons here, which makes it so much easier. But the alchemists are just like pure RNG nightmare. They can cooperate and be easily killed, or they can just fight you toe to toe. Like, this guy is one hit away from death. He just wouldn't die. Yeah, if you are playing the game the correct way, we'll say, like not doing the infinite karma glitch, that fight is actually super hard. Because you don't have all the moves. Ayane really opens up when you get at least level 2. And a lot of times, if you're lucky, you can get to just barely that. I mean, if you do, like, the, what is it? The trials, that might help out. I'm not really quite sure. But, yeah, you need to get, like, level 2 weapons with her as fast as possible. And also counterattack. So now we have, I think this is the jungle level, where Ryu jumps into the jungle. He literally jumps out of a plane from like 10,000 feet without a parachute and just lands on the ground like, nothing big. Nothing big.
Arriving at objective.
I'm going in.
Oh, it's a helicopter. That was a... No, it's a helicopter apparently. But yeah, I've jumped from about 10,000 feet. Probably about 6 or 7, I should say. For this part, I always like to use the lunar staff. It's just too much fun not to have. So you get knifed by this guy. I think the lunar drop is different with this weapon. Nope, we're not. So the, it's funny, because like this game gives you like this weird like inputs. Like, here's the strings you have to do for the Yuzuna drop. It's like super complicated long, but it's like a lot of times if you just do the XY launcher, like from the old games, and just do X's and end up with a Y, it still works. It's like, okay. So I have to say, I still think that the lunar staff from Ninja Gaiden 2 was the best one. For me, that was like the ultimate weapon. It was cool looking. The ends came out, and
Crazy, but impressive.
yeah, like things spinning around. It was just so impressive looking.
I've never seen insects like this before. This is
Now I remember what I was gonna do. I was trying to think, like, what am I doing? Inferno.
no normal island. Be careful with this.
I'm just kind of screwing around now, so.
Looks like the ninja left. I'm returning to patrol.
Really, game? So you hit Y and it's like, no. We're not gonna do that.
You gotta be careful. Who knows what kind of stuff is waiting for you out here?
Doggo's bad day.
He's sleeping on the job again.
It's a patrol. Get in the shadows.
Why?
Avoiding backup.
called insult to injury. You live for getting beaten to death by a ninja in the middle of the jungle? We have different priorities. Down dog. I actually had that glitch before, and it wouldn't go through and destroy it, so I had to reload the level. I mean, this game is not... It is not competently made, unfortunately. It's better than it was before, but... No matter what system you play this on, you're going to have weird glitches and stuff. The PlayStation 3 is the most stable version by far.
A radio. But where is it? Can you jump onto that truck?
Yeah, I used to have a job where I would be working around cargo containers like that and climbing up on top of them to get to other things and so forth. It's actually when I worked retail. Those are not quiet. Those are loud. You cannot quietly walk on those things. It's like clank, 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 clank. It's just like jumping and landing on them, you definitely hear.
Looks like he didn't notice.
Pardon me. Alright, let's do Clip Scythe here. Vangelfs. Yep. Vangeefs or Vangelfs. Yeah, that's what it is. Zangiefs. It's a Street Fighter crossover. And then we go running through the jungle.
That's an incendiary round. It'll burn the whole area. Get out of there. Hurry!
Yeah, it's like the rapid arrow fire is super easy to do in the Wii U version, and I think you can pull it off too in the PlayStation 3, but I know the Xbox 360 is a lot slower.
Come in. I took care of the helicopter.
I know, I saw. I was like, you're on the radio, what? That's not how that works. I don't think I've ever used the dual katanas in this game. Oh, that just seeked and destroyed on me, didn't it? Interesting. I don't have a free look in this game, unfortunately, so it's around here somewhere. I think it's up top. It slices, it dices, it keeps the neighbor's kids off your lawn. Where is that? Let's see, what mission am I on? I'm on day 3. And I'm about to walk into an ambush here. NG3RE, day 3, Crystal Skull. Locations, let's try this. Okay, so I gotta go up higher. Okay, there's those platforms up top. I was thinking. So you see, like, up above, like, where you head, there's, like, a big white panel. That's basically where I need to go and turn around and, like, run and jump back up. Hey, when people make, like, a YouTube video and they're like, oh, you know, here's how you find all the scarab locations, like, or all the crystal skulls, and it's, like, 2 feet from it, he just runs up and he's like, here it is. But it doesn't, like, show, like, how you get to it exactly. It's like, you failed. It's like, this shouldn't be that hard of a thing to do, but people still screw it up. That's a cool zone to drop. I like that. Okay, dual swords actually not too bad. I usually didn't like them in number 2 and the first game, Sigma at least. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like I found like my opinion on weapons changing. Like at first I didn't like the Tonfas either in Ninja Gaiden 2, which is hilarious because those are like the best weapons in the game next to the scythe. Dude, you're gonna stop blocking everything? That'd be cool. I mean, I'd really appreciate it if you just die for me. Nope. Nope, Ryu, stop it. Oh man, that is short. Alright, so let's see if we get to that challenge. that's why I remember why I used to not do this one. That explains it. That explains everything. 'Cause if you mess the jump up, you gotta go all the way back up. Alright, here we go. I have no idea what this challenge is, so let's give it a go. Back here again, okay. Okay, so you gotta be like really close. You can't like... Okay, so like normally what you can do is like a forward Y, and like you'll lunge at the person like who's doing that red attack, which lets you do the steel and bone, which is an instant kill. But with the dual katanas, it launches, it's like a very short move, so you don't have that distance you need. So that's kind of a shame. I was like, no, the dual katanas are not too bad. They're kind of fun. But that's where they kind of show their problematic. They're not that great for this instance, but we're going to slip to the side for this one. Oh, not good. Oh, get off me. Ironically enough, I'm more scared of like the ninja dogs than I am like the Van Gelfs. Hey, Nimix, what's up, buddy? Got back from your parents. Hopefully they're doing well. Whoa, come on. Be cool, game. Wow, I am just getting overwhelmed by these guys. Mom, yes, Dad, no. That's not good. Oh, Lord, Alma. Oh, no! Wait a minute, what? I'm watching the replay for that. Yeah, I dodged out of it and the game sucked me back into it. That was hilarious. Like, I dodged completely out of the beam and it's like, nope, tractor beam. We're going Star Trek on you, son. Thanks for letting me heal. It's very considerate of you. No. Ryu, stop going for the ground. Go for her, you moron. Oh god, camera. Whoa! Game glitched. Why is Ryu going for the feet? I know he's got a foot fetish apparently, but no. Stop, buddy. You need to work with me. Oh, this is like somehow worse than fighting her Ninja Gaiden Black. See, I don't know why, but like the Falcon Dive just keeps going like right for the feet instead of like at her. Up and at them! What? Camera? Hey! Pull out of my butt. Yeah, that was just made harder by the fact that it kept like diving for her feet for some weird reason. And that was just... Other than that, it wasn't too bad of a fight, to be honest. Firefly! Bang, bang. I just think that's the coolest looking Izuna drop. It's like one hand, like slam dunk, just a kind of like weird, awkward flip off him. Well, hopefully whatever's going on with your dad improves, Nivix.
I'm at the lab. Can you hear me, Mizuki?
Ninja!
Oops. Got me one frame before I let go. Exactly one frame. Oh no. No, get off me. Alchemists are like the one thing I fear the most in doing a speedrun of this game. Because they are such a pain in the butt. The grip of murder consumes Ryu Hayabusa, aka the teenager years. For me. I don't think it was infinite, but I mean in vanilla you could like stand there and like just wait forever for like the weapon. Like you just stand there and the guy be like, oh, you're just like just holding your weapon right through the guy, not doing anything. The game's like, are you gonna hit the button? Can you please hit the button to go forward? We'd like that, please. Oh, lame. Thank you, bird of Bengay. Stops all your itching and burning and murderous arm things. This is where we start encountering invisible enemies. Oh, that is handy. Crying Devil let me know about the technique, so I was like, it's like, why would you buy this one where like you just throw like shurikens in 4 directions? He's like, it makes the invisible enemy show up. I was like, oh. So it's like, I've never used that. I may have been gay before in the past. Yes. Ben gay? Use Ben gay. That's fine. We'll rewind time to whatever I was saying there about the joke being relevant. Oh yes, the bird of Ben gay. It solves all your burning and itching and murderous arm attempts. Or if you've been gay, it'll cure that too, maybe. I don't know. Please don't sue us. Ben gay. Oh yes, so this is the boss for this level is a T-Rex that turns metal for reasons I don't understand, and they're just like, science, we can do these things, we can make Jurassic Park but weirder. Now, these are guns for people to use. Why are these like... That's an MP5. That's like almost as big as Ryu is tall. I don't think anyone really thought of the scale of what these guns were. I've shot an MP5. They're very small. They also have like no kick. You can like mag dump an MP5 and at like about 100 yards, you'll probably have everything within a quarter. It's like, it is accurate. It does not kick. It is really impressive. By the way, game automatically focuses you on that, so, yeah. Alright, those guys are down. I'm just basically doing an impromptu stream tonight. You know, I kind of had a bad day. Things did not go well. Screwed up my relationship. Fun things like that. So I figured, well, let's do some streaming at least. Didn't feel like playing Ninja Gaiden 2 right now, so I'm like, well, let's fire up, what is it here? Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge, and play that instead. I was going to do the emulated version. But it turns out that when you emulate it and then play it on the same PC I'm streaming from, it kind of slows it down, so it didn't work out. So I'm playing the Xbox 360 version instead. Basically what I'm doing is just killing time because SGDQ is in the middle of a Pokemon run, and I don't care about Pokemon. Pause that real quick. Mute it as well. So it's like a 2-hour, 20-minute run. They're almost done with it, looks like. What's the schedule? Pump it up as an arcade game. It looks like they got it. Crypto and Echo Dancer is next. Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's what I'm really kind of killing time for. Because I streamed that and I loved the game. I want to see how speedrunners deal with it. So, probably up watching that all morning. Pardon me. I think in the Wii U version, I think you could hit people ahead of time, because I remember pulling out my bow and arrow and like pegging a guy who was like supposed to be invisible, waiting for you in a booby trap. Yeah, like that. No, I'm finished. Take that, angry grimace. Alright, so what's the best weapon? I think the staff, I can't remember. Yeah, I think like the lunar staff is the best one for this fight. It's basically like fighting alchemists and the stupid T-Rex are like what really kind of, and the dual mech fights. There's like a couple different fights in this game. It makes me really kind of leery about ever doing a full speed run.
Now I know.
Show me your true power, Dragon Ninja. She'd love to see it too. Man versus dinosaur.
Now I'm starting to remember how to do this stupid fight.
Bring it on! Show me what you
I'm gonna get run over. Dodging, dodging, there we go.
show me your true power, Gaiden. She'd love to see it too.
Let's see, what is the best? Let's look this up real quick. I want to see exactly what they say is the best one. This guy's using the dragon sword. Maybe that might actually be better. Say like longer range stuff, but let's just try dragon sword for fun. Actually, no, we'll do dual katanas.
Man versus dinosaur.
How was that in range?
Imagine a better
What was that hitbox?
Bring it on! Show me what you got.
Yeah, so pretty much any weapon. Whoa, I hate when I do that. I don't know what it did. There we go. Pretty much any weapon you do in this one is not the best. That's right, I forgot. It puts out a shockwave for some stupid reason. Okay, actually, it turns out your dragon sword's the best or better weapon. Okay. I couldn't remember, like, when I was learning to speedrun this, like, which one I had found out. But, yeah, it turns out that's the best one. It's weird, like, sometimes the game will let you block the tail, sometimes it doesn't. I still don't understand the mechanics of this fight. If Crying Devil's on later tonight, I'll have to ask him.
What's wrong, hero? Notice something? I wonder if that sword will work. It appears your vaunted sword isn't enough.
No, I just need him to fall over, please.
When a ninja cowers like a puppet before the beast.
Whoa. Oh, it's freaking teleported on me. That was crazy. Dude, were you just running the wall? Come on. This is where if I was doing like a speedrun, I'd be like very angry. Okay. That was just like a major time waste. I also considered streaming Battletoads today too, but I was having a bad day, didn't really want to make it even worse. But he's not dead, we just have a temporary reprieve. Yeah, I'm not doing well in the life department, but that's alright. I'll make it through. Thanks for like the almost no damage, but come on. He just does not want to fall over. He's impervious right now too. I can't do anything to him until he decides to fall over. Crying Devil, my man! I have summoned you, my friend. It is good to see you. And also, thank you very much for the subscription. You two are also crazy. And I appreciate you going without a lunch consisting of 2 candy bars once a month just to entertain me. So this game, I'm playing the Xbox 360 version. Wii U version wasn't doing too great. Emulating and playing at the same time and streaming. So T-Rex fight, it seems like the best weapon is actually the dragon sword, we'll just call it, the Jiren Maru. But is there any way to damage the T-Rex when he's in this form other than just waiting for him to drop and, you know, on the ground, because he's just not doing it. We know this game is buggy as hell. I mean, you and I know that for, you know, like, it's the truth. But is there like any way to like damage him now? Because I don't remember there being one back when I was learning to speedrun this game. He is just not going down. Yeah, he's just not dropping. Just go ahead and kill me. We'll see if it resets. I mean, the Wii U is famous. Oh, by the way, how do you do that slow motion aiming? Because I think I screwed it up because remember, this is my file where I have the Falcon's Eye. So Wii U, you can do the rapid arrow fire, but you can't do it in 360. You can do it slightly fast, but you can't do it anywhere near the speed as the Wii U, which is crazy. Hey, look at that! He decided to cooperate. And also, it's really weird. It's like sometimes you can block that attack, the tail whip. Sometimes it lets you block it, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. Jumping sometimes messes him up. Just dodging is more consistent. Okay. Yeah, like right there, let me block him, but... It's like, please let me do the finisher. I have screwed this up before and then have to keep fighting him. That is not a fun thing to do.
Well done.
Recovery frames. This game's recovery frames of moves are even longer for some. Ugh, yeah. Oh, what's really crazy is I looked up the prices for this game because we had a guy who used to be a Bayonetta 2 speedrunner drop by my stream last night. Pardon me. And he was inquiring about this game because I was showing it off on the Wii U. Where he'd asked about it and I showed him off, like, you can play it on the CEMU emulator because he lives in China, which is not the best country to do a lot of things right now. So, so I was showing it off for him there and everything, and I was kind of explaining how it was all going through and it all works, and it was just all crazy fun, but I forgot where I was going to go with it. It was something important that was going to make sense. Never mind. It's one of those days. I'm all screwed up. Oh, that's right. So someone asked me how expensive is the game, and it used to be kind of cheap. This game has doubled in price in the last 24 hours. Xbox 360, when I looked it up last night, was around $40, and now it's selling for around $80 to $100 United States for the Xbox 360. PlayStation 3's jumped up to $100. The Wii U version's still like $10. I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, this game has just like jumped up really high in price. Yeah, it's insane. It was like, what in the world? Why? I went on eBay, so like I said, these are US prices, but... Let's see, Ninja Gaiden...
My name is Lovelace, and I'm in charge of the abysmal...
$40 buy it now, that's pretty good. $25, $80, $70, $60, $100, $80.
Welcome to our virtual simulation.
Digital version is still like $20, I think. But this is a physical version.
I'm afraid you don't have any choice.
Then PS3, physical copy, $100, $130, $80. Japanese versions. Why is it showing me Japanese versions here?
In other words,
Yeah, so those were all Japanese versions, but I can only find one American version or US version for sale, or two of them, and they're $90 or $100. I don't know why it's gotten that expensive.
I've been waiting for this moment.
But the thing is, this isn't really... I don't think that this was like a low production run, like they didn't make that many copies of the game. I'm guessing maybe people are warming up to it in the years since, you know, the last Ninja Gaiden, since this came out, and they kind of realized it's been 10 years and we're not getting another game, really. It's kind of crazy, but I mean, it's like on the Wii U, it still costs like $10, but I mean, you're playing the Wii U version. Slow down and even more glitches galore. I still love the Suzuna drop. I think this is the coolest version of it. I can't seem to do the ground slide. I think it's because I have the the Falcon's Eye, but I can't do the ground slow motion. Yeah, I actually asked a friend of mine to keep an eye out for a DualShock 3 controller. Because get this insanity, okay? I'm trying to play Ratchet and Clank, a PlayStation 2 game. My PlayStation 3 is the last of the backwards compatible models, so I can play PlayStation 2. I don't own a DualShock 3 controller anymore, okay? So what's going on is, like, I have a third-party something or other controller, generic whatever. It's a, what company does it? Take a look at it here. A Snakebite controller. So I put in a PlayStation 1 game. I hit the home button, it pulls up the menu, no problem. I put in a PlayStation 3 game, I hit the home button, it pulls up, no problem. I start a PlayStation 2 game, it doesn't recognize the controller whatsoever. I am stuck. I can't use a DualShock 4 controller, a PlayStation 4 controller, it doesn't recognize it either. It's just whatever reason, PlayStation 2 games, it's like, nope, you need to have a real DualShock controller. It's like, son of a bitch. It's like... Press the right stick when aiming. Okay, on the ground. Let's try this again here. So I was trying it, and maybe I wasn't getting the timing right. Get away here. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm not getting the timing right, apparently. I need to work on my muscle memory.
Phase 1 complete. Well done. Let's change the stage.
Slow down!
I suspect you remember this.
Oh, not cool. Some would even call it lame.
Phase 2 complete.
Yay!
Curious as to where you'll go next.
Not really, but okay then. Let's see, there was something else I was going to ask you, and I can't remember what it is, but that's okay. Yeah, so if you have any, like, tips or anything, I'm always welcome to the learning stuff. Other than, don't get hit. You know, we're not doing, like, unwary tips here, like, remember, don't die. Or if you're playing Ninja Gaiden 2, make sure that you die slower than the enemies in the game. I really don't know what to play with. Remember to die slower than the enemies.
Doesn't this make you a little nostalgic?
For what, 20 minutes ago? No.
Ah, to be a bird, flying free.
So I've been playing Ninja Gaiden 2, and I forgot how busted the talons are in that game. You get like level 2, you just do like forward Y. In this game it doesn't do it. Actually, I guess you gotta hold a little bit longer. Yeah, you see, like, it does a slide and just instantly usually takes off a limb, and then you can just, like, do it again and kill him instantly. It's great. It's like, wow, this is completely broken. Even on Amazon, you can't buy the game anymore except for a few sellers that sell it at an exorbitant amount of prices compared to how old the game is. Yeah, I don't know about eBay, if you have eBay in your country, or I presume you do, but yeah, that's where I was looking. So out of curiosity, let's see, eBay. I wonder what vanilla costs. Ninja, Gaiden, 3, Xbox 360. Because I have it for the PS3, but not the 360. $10 pre-owned. Buy it now, free shipping. Kind of makes me worry about this here because it's like it says very good, item used, still good condition, no damage to the jewel case, item cover. I'm looking for descriptions. It's funny because all the reviews are like, "Hey, this shipped to me in great condition, but the game is terrible." It's like, yes, I know. Do I still have sound? Yeah, I do. Okay. Sorry, I know you're looking at this screen of me here dancing back and forth like doot 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 doot. So this is what I'm looking at. Let me show you guys real fast. Desktop. So this is what I'm looking at right now. It has me kind of worried because, it's like generic picture here, 41 sold. It's got to buy it now. This is not bad. $10, I'm going to buy it. But, it's like trusted by millions, but I'm not seeing anything. Please see above. Okay. It tells you about the company who's doing it. And then it just says, very good. Okay, so the VHS or DVD box is included. And the manual is included. Okay. So I guess that should be fine. I'm going to pull the trigger on this, and actually I'm going to buy it because I don't have a copy of vanilla. Like I said, I only have it for the PS3, and that's kind of iffy right now. So, you want a 2-year protection plan? No, I do not. Yeah, ask me anything. Well, basically, it's like I'm not quite sure. If you see, like, if you have better tips. Holy crap! Okay, get this nonsense. To interrupt my train of thought, basically, if you see something that can, like, tips or pointers or something, just let me know. It's all cool. I'm always for that. Because I learn a lot by watching your streams when you play this game, and you humor me with my questions. Free shipping. Gonna be here by a week or so. Or I can do expedited shipping, make sure it's here in 1 week, and pay $100 for it. What? Excuse me? It doesn't cost $100 to ship anything that fast anywhere around the world. I can ship this overnight to you in your country and spend $30 doing it. There's no way anything costs $100 to ship that. Now we play the game of, do I remember my password? I know, we're looking at amazing things right now. It's so great. As I do my little Ryu Hayabusa dance. Where's my phone? Right in front of me, perfect. Pardon me, remember, always use two-factor authentication. Yay, password reset. Yeah, it's like if they're like shipping it to you in their own helicopter, you're paying for the fuel costs, maybe. Ship to me, yes. And there we go. I bought myself an intentionally bad game. Why? So that way I can stream it to you wonderful, fine people, and you can all share in the pain. And I should theoretically have it by August 31st. So within a week. Why? Because I'm that dumb. And I figured, you know, people are subscribing to my channel. So, you might as well put some effort into my Schadenfreude. Let you guys have some fun with that, Schadenfreude. I mean, because that is the definition of watching somebody play Ninja Gaiden 3 vanilla. It is just, you are having fun at their misery. Alright, here we go. Back with the mayhem. Oh, this dork again. Wrong button. Let's see something. Actually, no. Probably Talons do fine. So then the question becomes, do I play vanilla unpatched? Because patched version actually gives you more than one weapon. It gives you the Talon and the Scythe, but you can't upgrade any of your weapons. Oh, dude, lame. Wasn't paying attention. You'd think I should probably do that in this fight. Am I gonna kick him over the desk anytime soon, or... There we go. Which somehow breaks the holodeck. Don't ask questions why. Ooh, dude. But the thing is, you already own those games though, right? Yeah, you do. But 25 euros for those two games together? No, I'm fine. I don't need it, but... If you want to post it in here, so if somebody else wants to buy it, by all means, post it in the chat. You're more than welcome to do that.
It's not cheap, you know. I never have enough lab. Lab rat subdue it, quick. You are cleared to use lethal force. It cannot be allowed to reach GC-07.
Wow, that is a ridiculously long link. Only 12.15. So basically it's about, yeah, about 12. It's saying for me, shipping would be about 12.5 euros to ship. So that's not too bad. Be arriving from August 28th to September 2nd. So that's not too bad. I mean, if I were to buy it. But you need to have a PAL region unit, though. I mean, that's the big thing. So I know NTSC will work, but... You can play Japanese games, but I think PAL still locks out. Well, that's fine. It's still good. Well, I'm just pointing out, like I said, I own these games already. But if somebody's watching and is in those territories and is looking to pick these up, or just, you know, for pretty cheap, that's a pretty good price.
There's no way out for you, ninja.
Except for that bridge we're focusing on, weirdly.
Lab rat sighted. All units secure bridge 6.
Scythe. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, that's really good, so I jump onto it here. I was like, I got a message I need to read. And once again, I'm not going to have a great night, but oh well, I kind of brought this on myself. The fun thing of when, like, you're in a relationship and you open your mouth because you're really upset about something that generally bothers you and then you just make shit worse. I did that today. I stepped in that bear trap. I didn't step on it. I like double footed, just like stomped right on that bad boy. Yeah, I was like, where are you going, dude? Yeah, I gotta work on that timing. I still can't quite get it. Maybe you have to be in combat? Oh no. Nope. Did it there for a second. Yeah, I gotta work on... Yeah, it's one of those things I just gotta mess around with because it's like I just don't have the muscle memory. So yeah, I screwed up and it's not that great. She's quite mad at me still, so we'll see what goes on tomorrow. Yes! Don't hit the people on the ground. I was like, ooh, will that electrocute him if I throw him into it? No. It doesn't. She's not over it, and this happened hours ago, but it's one of those things to basically... to kind of recap it without really getting, like, too much of it there. Like, she's like an hour away from me, and I keep trying to find... and she's, like, really busy. She's, like, legitimately very busy in her life, and I understand that. But I keep like trying to offer like different ways that we can be together, that like I can come see her and do different things. And it's always like whatever I do, it's like running into a wall. It's like, no, can't do that. No, 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 no. So like I'm just like I'm throwing like anything against the wall to get it to stick just to see her. And it's just like, okay, I'm just like, I just told her it's like I'm done begging, trying to like, try to find a way to get to see you. If you want to see me, find the time gap in your schedule, let me know. We'll work it out. It's just like, I'm just trying to, I'm like literally doing everything, offering any type of crazy solution, like to go see her. And just like, it never really happens. It just drives me nuts. So, she's mad that I told her that. It's like, well, that's the way I feel. That's the biggest problem. It's like, I'm offering like, she's like, well, we can't see each other for a while here. She's got all these different things going on. And I'm like, okay. So like, well, why don't I come see you there? Well, no, not really. I don't like, well, why don't I go visit you at work? Like where you have lunch, we can have lunch together. I don't have to have like lunch isn't long enough to do. I'm like, okay, it's like, what do I have to do here? It's like, I'm like literally trying to go out of my way to just even see her, and it's like, it's just never, hardly ever works. Yeah, I thought that guy was farther away from me. He was not. See, how did I not kill anybody? What?
Looks like you've got nowhere to run. Yes?
Fly, ninja, fly. Climb, ninja, climb. Ugh. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, it's what really drives me nuts. Is like I said, literally, like if she said like right now, if she called me and said, "Hey, can you come over?" I would like end the stream, get in my car, and go. It's like, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. It's like I would drop everything just to see her. And like I keep offering like all these different things. Like, you can come to me, I can come to you. We can do lots of different things. She is very busy. She legitimately is very busy. But I've learned in life that no matter how busy you are, you can always spend at least a couple minutes doing something. You know, there's always time to do something, and you always decide your level of involvement for whatever you're going to be doing. There's always time, you just have to find it and work it in there. It may not be a whole lot of time, but you can do something. And literally, if that was it, like, you know, like, let's say, like, for lunch, like, if she wanted me to bring her something, like, I'd bring her lunch, just like, hey, you know, just see her for a minute or two, drop her off for lunch, and, you know, and disappear. You know, she's got things to do. I would still do that for her, but it's like, I can't even do that at this point. Where do I go? I don't know. If only I had some kind of sign.
He's here. We aren't safe here.
All you scientists die. So that's my frustration. It's just, like I said, it's just, I find it aggravating. Yeah, exactly. I was kind of like, I was getting grumpy too, and she was having a bad day, so it was like, it just was not that good of a day. Because originally I was wanting to hang out with her tomorrow, and it looks like that's not going to happen either, because like, that's where like what kind of caused me to go off, because she's like, well, I have all these things going on now, I have to do this and I have to do that and do this and that, and I'm like, okay, it's like, so apparently we're not going to be hanging out at all. She's like, well, maybe, like, we gotta kind of plan things out, you know. I only have one car for the family, and we have to arrange who can use it for driving and going around, and I would be an hour away, so it's like, okay, well, it's like, well, I guess we're like, can I see you tonight then? And then it's like, no, can't do that. It's like, well, fuck. It's like, okay, now what? Now, I didn't really plan on talking about my relationship problems here tonight, but here we are on stream. I will say though, Kasuragama, they actually made this attack faster. Yeah, you love me, Nemix, but you don't love me the way I need, baby.
Still alive. You have the resilience of a cockroach.
Whoa, it's like, don't tell me the game crashed. You know it's a good fight when you have a mysteriously floating hand just there on the wall. Expert level programming.
Your friends are up ahead, Ryu Hayabusa.
These guys seem like damage sponges. I don't know, maybe there's a faster way to kill these guys, but it always feels like these fights drag on forever.
Now, to continue the experiment.
I'm hoping so, but it's just like... And there's like legitimately things going on that if we can't see each other like this weekend, I won't be able to see her for like 3 weeks almost, just because of like all the crazy crap that's legitimately going on. Yeah, like these giant gorilla things I always hated. Do something faster, yeah? See, I secretly want to go for like the Y finisher on that. I gotta work on that.
The playtime is over.
Snakes use the Hemi Splitter combo. Cicada Surge when the red son of a bitch attack appears. I call it son of a bitch. I know you meant steel on bone, but I call it the son of a bitch. So the Helm Splitter, is that like for... Is that just like any weapon can do that, or is that specifically like the Dragon Sword?
Goodbye, Ryu Hayabusa. My children have been so lonely. Play with it as long as you can hold on.
Here in Maro. Yeah, I just call it the Dragon Sword. I mean, technically you don't have the Dragon Sword, but it's like, yeah, you know what I mean. Discount Dragon Sword. Similar but legally distinct Dragon Sword. Get off me, please. Thank you. And that one's just standing there like crazy. Okay.
into oblivion.
I call it the Dragon Sword. We're just gonna deal with it. So I did apologize to my girlfriend, though. I did say, like, you know, sorry about snapping, stuff like that. Trying to make peace. She's like, yeah, thank you for your apology. We could have a lot to talk about, clearly. It's like, great. We do. We do have things that we do need to talk about, though. Where do I go again? It's like, you gotta wonder about the contractors for this place. They're like, alright, so we're building this acid pit for you. Is there any other things you want to have other than a catwalk so you can see people melt down below? They're like, yeah, we want to have like 2 parallel bars and then more like yellows just going up. Just in case a ninja or a like gold medal gymnast comes by. We want them to feel at home, you know, playing over the deadly acid pit. Oh, I'll never apologize to you, Nimix. You don't deserve it. You know what you did.
Level 4 situation lab.
It's like, I can't move. I'm locked in. Hey, Twalis. Once apologized to somebody, they had me purchase them a new couch to prove I was really sorry. Wow. Well, I mean, it's like I said, you know, you're wondering what do you do for an itchy butthole? You know, it's itching and burning. And I said, Ben Gay. I mean, it's the best thing. It's hot, then it's cool. It soothes and relieves it there. I didn't know it was going to cause some major problems. I mean, it just seems like it'd be a great thing to do. You can even use it for, like, you know, the old sexy times, too, if you want. I've heard that works well, too. So that guy didn't decide to transform, huh? Okay. She's like, there's no one else freaked out that there's like a magical floating bird. Actually, you know, I had better success with the talons here. As soon as I say that, then that happens, of course, naturally. I said you never had to sub to me here. I just do this, you know, for fun. You guys are the ones who are like, hey, take my money. By extension, giving Twitch more money than me, but that's fine. In another 3 years, I might be able to actually get myself another payout. Yeah, I finally got a payout like last month. It took like 2.5 years, I think it was, but it was worth it. He's fine. Quit faking. Good job, Ryu. See, need Rachel recipe for ratatouille, garlic bread casserole rubbing your inflamed bottom. Oh lord, I'm gonna regret looking at this. Yeah, her food makes you crap, and technically probably get food poisoning, and it will definitely make sure that your taste buds are working by all the terrible things you don't want to put together in a meal. Eggplant, let's take a look at the ingredients. Eggplant, that's fine. Zucchini, that's fine too. Scraped out with a spoon, even better, that's correct. Cubanelle pepper, why? Why would you put a hot pepper in this? Red or yellow? No. Okay, so this is like 1 red or yellow onion chopped. You don't do either or. You have radically different tastes for this. That's the thing here. Like, red onion is very, very strong, very pungent. It is not a yellow onion, it is not a sweet onion. It is its own beast. Garlic bread, butter, olive oil, garlic, that's fine. Ciabatta, doesn't matter what you do. Gruyere, why the hell would you put Gruyere on this? So basically, she almost has a competent recipe with this one here that you posted. That's the frightening thing, is it's almost competent. Get rid of the Cubanelle pepper. You don't need that. Do not use red onion. Just use a yellow onion. And everything else is fine, to be honest. It's not a ratatouille, by the way. It's like, it's not even close. It's just kind of like a zucchini saute. I'd say probably skip the eggplant too, because that's another harsh taste. I would say just go straight off zucchini with this meal. I wouldn't even use the eggplant at all. Just go straight zucchini. Like 3 zucchinis should do it. More than enough. You don't even have to de-seed them. You can if you want, but there's no harm in leaving them there because the seeds are very soft. They'll just cook right out. So I'd say skip the eggplant because that's going to overpower everything. Just go zucchini. Don't use... Yeah, you don't need a Cubanelle pepper in there at all. That's just hot for no reason. And do not use a red onion. Everything else is fine, to be honest. It's like her most competent recipe I've ever read. Alright, here we go. Wasn't there something over here? I remember there being some kind of challenge or something. I don't know. Is it over here? I remember there being some kind of door. Maybe it's further up ahead. I'm working on fuzzy memories here. Tried to dodge, got too late. Yeah, see, it's mostly competent, which is actually very shocking for her. Rachel Ray, if you don't know who that is, Crying Devil, is like a really terrible cook. I mean, she is like god-awful, bad, just things you don't want to do, and for whatever reason... She's got a talk show, she's had cooking shows, cookbooks, all sorts of things here, and I'm like, I just don't understand why, because a lot of her food, when you like look at the recipes or what she's putting in there, if you have functional taste buds, would taste god-awful. It would not be anywhere near delicious at all. It would just make you want to like cut out your tongue. It's bad. Also, me the pumpkin spice cauliflower casserole. Oh, good lord. Why? Why would you do this to me? Look for something real quick. Oh lord, this is gonna be painful too, isn't it? Just pumpkin spice, that's like... Yeah, so there's no pumpkin here, it's just cauliflower. And then you're throwing... Oh, yeah, this proves she does not have taste buds, because she's basically making like potatoes au gratin or broccoli. You can do this with like broccoli, you can do this with cauliflower, you can do it with potatoes. It'll be great. But then she throws in pumpkin spice, which is like cinnamon, little touches of nutmeg. Where's this? School persuade. Okay. Mace and different things that basically gives you that traditional pumpkin pie taste. And then you're throwing it in there with cheese and milk. It's like, no. Yeah, actually I did, like, while I was in college, we had to do a presentation on something. Can't remember what it was, but my topic was Rachel Ray should not be on television. I had to give up there and basically give my whole case on why she should not be on television at all or doing anything. And one of them was a video of a recipe she did. Where is this here? School. Persuade. Yeah, here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna walk you through why Rachel Ray should not be on television. Give me a second. I'm gonna mute the Elgato. Nope, it's still doing it. Bummer. Okay, give me a second here. Let me just turn on the music then. Perfect. All right. So, this is basically, I'm going to walk you through, this is like a 3-minute video for her homemade hot Italian sausage burgers with provolone, broccoli. It's just, yeah, I'm going to point out why you don't do any of these things. Let me check the audio volume real quick.
Recipe you should start the day before, so the flavors have time.
Yeah, you don't do any of this here. Okay, so give me a second. Stop. Desktop. Here we go.
This recipe you should start the day before, so the flavors have time to marinate.
You don't need to marinate anything with ground up pork or sausage more than like 5 to 10 minutes because it's already minced up. It's a porous, fatty material. Anything over that, you're just going to destroy.
We're going to start by splashing a little spicy red wine or dry white wine over the...
Red wine tastes different from white wine. This is not an either-or thing. You're going to get radically different tastes.
Sausage over the ground pork. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of baking soda. This makes the meat extra crispy when you...
It doesn't make it crispy. It makes it retain fat and fluids. It's also a tenderizer, too. If you ever wonder why you order something from a Chinese food restaurant and the meat is always super tender, like the chicken's very tender, the beef is so, like, fall apart, soft in your mouth, literally it's baking soda. You just use a super small amount, like 1/8 of a teaspoon for like a pound. You marinate that in there and it's going to break it down and make it soft and tenderized. She says put this on there, let it sit for a day, you're going to have soup. So it's also, but in this case, so when you combine it with pork like this, it's going to suck in and retain fat. So it's going to be like even fattier and gross.
Cook up the patties or the crumbles. Then we're going to add a couple of fat cloves of garlic.
That's fine.
Grate that right into the bowl. Sausage, of course, loves salt.
No. Sausage is salt. Sausage is cured pork that has a lot of salt already. You don't need to add salt to it.
So a good amount of kosher salt and coarse black pepper.
Oh my god.
Seasoning from above.
That is way... Oh, so you're going to be tasting nothing but salt.
Over the shoulder for luck.
Kicks.
And some
shit.
coarse black pepper. Then we're going to use about a tablespoon of minced onion.
Okay, that's fine if you want.
Up in the sausage as it hangs out overnight. And a teaspoon each of oregano or marjoram, or about a third palmful each of oregano or marjoram.
That's fine.
Red pepper flake.
That's fine too, but
spicy sausage.
Look how much she's put in here. That's quite a lot. I like spicy foods. That's too much. You're going to overpower it.
Ground sage.
Sage is what's in breakfast patties. Here in the United States, we have what we call like a breakfast sausage. It has this, it's basically, you know, it's got this kind of like savory flavor to it. So she's trying to make some kind of like Italian burger, but when you throw sage in there, you've turned it into a breakfast sausage instead. With weird red wine. It's going to turn it bitter, by the way, because there's tannins inside wine when you cook it like this. So red wines go with like tomatoes, things of that like nature that can go with it. You start having it in there and it's just going to be bitter, fatty, and taste like a bad breakfast sausage at this point.
So perfect in homemade sausage. Smoked sweet paprika, also known as pimenton.
That's going to overpower everything again. You have another smoky flavor on there already from, you know, the heat that you're having from the red pepper. These are all flavors that do not mostly meld together. Like, okay, garlic, that's fine. Onion, that's great too, that you can do that in there. But when you start adding paprika and other things here, these are like clashing flavors. They're not going to taste right.
Oh, this is so delicious.
No, it's not, you
like
fucking
making
liar.
Me dizzy and it's raw. And then fennel seed. Boom.
That's a lot of fennel seed. This is a crap ton. Fennel seed makes it also taste like very Italian. Like it's kind of hard to describe the flavor for it. It's kind of like an anise almost, or almost kind of like a licorice family type deal. It's not as strong, but you want to use maybe like as much as like what my mouse is circling here. That's like enough. All you need here. She just like dumped a crap ton. This also, if you don't cook it down ahead of time, like if you were making like sausage, like for pizza or something there, you want to have it in there, that's fine. Throw this in when you're cooking the meat because those seeds need to soften up. You just take this and throw it in here like this. These are going to be tough. You're going to be chomping on like hard seeds almost. It's not going to be that great.
And we add in a little pinch of allspice or clove.
You don't need to do that.
Then you
That's screwing things up again. That's basically like Swedish meatball territory. So she's got sage, she's got paprika, she's got clove or nutmeg. It's just, these are things that do not belong together.
Mix that all together, let it hang out in the fridge overnight, heat up a cast iron skillet. So we're gonna get these guys into a preheated, screaming hot, over medium-high heat cast iron surface. So we're gonna top these guys with lots of sharp provolone cheese.
Provolone is not sharp, it is not bitey, it's not acidic, it's very mellow. It's kind of like background cheese. It's like, oh, you have a little bit of dairy, but there's not a lot of flavor to it.
So we've chopped all of our broccoli rabe up. I have used my little trusty...
Broccoli rabe, by the way, are just the stems from the broccoli, not the top part that a lot of people eat, just the stem parts.
Shave it poly-thin, as in Goodfellas when they're all in prison and they're cooking together. I use my little truffle slicer to shave my garlic. I'm gonna swirl that into a little EVOO with some crushed red pepper flake for the rabes themselves.
They're called rabes, not rabes.
And then we let the rabes hang out with garlic in the oil.
Oh my god, that is so much freaking oil.
Sauteed broccoli rabe with...
Yeah, so she just took this is like raw garlic still here. You need to let this cook. With greasy, just look at all this grease on this broccoli. Oh my god. So she's putting this in a burger. These are like tougher stalks. You can eat these, but you need to cook them down a little longer here. So she just made a bunch of greasy crap. I've seen her do the same thing, but throw in raisins for some weird reason.
Lots of garlic and a little crushed red pepper, and a little bit of salt. Going on the bottom of our bun, we're gonna top it with two of Broccoli Rabe's best buddies.
No.
Homemade.
Now listen to this. You can hear the crowd go, "Oh, they are not amused." Listen to the crowd.
Homemade sausage. We're gonna top it with two of Broccoli Rabe's best buddies. Homemade.
You can hear people go, "No." That is like even the audience is like, "What are you doing? Are you drunk?" Like I said, I am convinced that she does not have taste buds.
Made sausage and provolone. And for the glue, up on top, you can get hot or sweet ground Italian pickled cherry pepper relish called hoagie spread. A little hoagie spread up on top. Dang. Yes! Look at that sucker, huh?
she doesn't bite into it. She doesn't eat it either. So you have the patty from hell. That's going to taste bitter, and also they're just weird flavors that don't mix together, served on top of pickled, like, this is like, it's kind of like a relish, almost. And then broccoli with raw garlic. She does not possess functional taste buds. No person would ever taste this and say, this tastes great. I swear, you could take her and like have her like lick a diarrhea-filled toilet with her tongue, and she wouldn't even know it at this point. She'd be like, "Oh, what's the problem?" It's like she has no functional taste buds. How she got on television, I don't know how many people she had to blow or fuck her way to get on position, but it is insane. It's like, I don't know how she got her job. Yeah, so it's like, it's my personal... Now, to make it worse, there's a show, we have a network show called Food Network, which is basically people cooking. And there's a show called The Worst Cooks in America. She's a judge. She's not one of the people who should be competing on the show because she's terrible. She's a judge, judging other people on if they can cook or not. That's frightening. Yeah, so, speaking of Iron Chef, my qualifications here are actually, I tried out for Master Chef, which is an international show now. It's actually been international for a while. We got the show a little bit later than the rest of the world because America, but we invented it. No. So I tried out for Master Chef. And I got onto the interview rounds where I talked to the producers. So I know how to cook. I've also been trained to cook Chinese food, Szechuan style cuisine. But yeah, these are like things you just never, ever do. She does not possess functional taste buds, and I don't know how she got on television or anything. It's just a disaster. Okay, read through there. Super producer of liquids. A lot of wasted garlic in the grater. That is bitter, fatty, tastes like bad breakfast sausage. Words describe Rachel Ray. Oh, I don't want to taste her at all. Yeah, exactly, Crying Devil. She's putting, it's like she just basically looked at a pantry or a spice rack and said, I'm just going to grab these random things and throw it in whatever. It's basically pretty much what she did. Make it as spicy as you can so you can't taste anything. It might be better, but unfortunately, those different flavor profiles are going to come through. It's just still going to come, you're going to be tasting it. So yeah. Ugh, no thank you. Everyone dead? Good.
Surviving patrol units, report to elevator hall. Protect the lowest level at all costs. All costs. You understand what that means? What's going on? What's wrong with the Chimera? Are they reacting to the dragon blood? Incredible.
Yeah, I'm really doing a lot better with the Talons.
You higher beast. No matter how many times I try to destroy you. How?
Yeah, this is like abnormally dark in this hallway. Whoa!
See this horror? Perhaps this too is your
Everyone dead? Everyone's dead. Good. Yeah, so my hatred for Rachel Ray is like legendary. Isn't there something in here? So I keep saying that over and over, but I can swear, like, I know I'm missing something. There's gotta be like a challenge or something in here in this level. Don't worry, scientist dude. I'll make sure you survive. Nothing bad will ever happen to you.
Right?
Traitor!
See, he's fine. It was in the S pit. Well, thanks for telling me, Crying Devil. You really helped me out here, buddy. That's fine, it's okay, I don't care. I was like, I just remember it was here somewhere, I just couldn't remember where it was, so now I know in the future. Stop, he's already dead! That's just so much fun to do. Oh lord. Back to the Talons. Yeah, like, I hate alchemists with a passion. These fights drive me nuts. They can either behave or be total D-bags. And it's usually total D-bags. No, get off me. I hate alchemists. That one actually went pretty well.
Blow you to pieces!
Wow, what? I've never seen that happen before. That was weird. Like, usually, don't you have to kill everybody before it sucks you in here? That was kind of trippy. He's against us, surrounded by many... Ooh, I forgot about the 360 move. Surrounded by many... 360Y and hold it. One is there, hit him with it. Y attack and hold Y. Okay. Let's try that for fun. See what happens here. Okay, cool. Experimenting around at the time I really shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I know it's for the Alchemist, but I was like, well, let's just try to know these little nobodies, you know? I love that one. Baseball swing. Whoa! Okay. Dodged the wrong way on that one. I don't think I've ever finished one of these, like, so low health before. Jeez. I am just getting owned by these dudes. Another wave with the Dragon Sword, for example, to break the Alchemist's shield with the Flying Swallow. Yeah, Flying Swallow I always have a problem with in this game. I don't know what it is. Like, it either... Like, I hit him and, like, I go flying past him. Because, I mean, it's just like, you hear, like, dink, and I'm, like, way too far out. Or it just gives me, like, the standing, like, the jumping slash. Like, the game didn't register that I was moving forward fast enough. And I just, like, do this, like, jumping vertical. It's kind of weird. Or you can lift them with the next attack. Flying Swallow, you can lift them with the next attack for Zuna. Yeah, I can never seem to get the Zuna drop on the... I guess it's like the beret guys. I don't know what any of these enemies are called, but it's like the guys wearing like the vests and the beret, the double knives. And Alchemist, because it seems like I start to do the Azuna drop stuff. And like they will like literally fall out of it, like they'll rotate out somehow. It's like a fighting game. It's like, how?
Connor!
Yes, I will be your father!
You're safe now. Where's Cliff?
Come on, let's traumatize the kid. Yeah, definitely don't look right now. Look around. No, I said look around. You're already mute. Let's see if we can get you blind too. Come on, catatonic state. This is why I shouldn't be around children. Like, you're gonna learn today.
Where are you taking me?
You don't need to know.
Be still.
Close your eyes.
So apparently they weren't biting her at all. Yeah, this fight I remember causing issues too. We'll see. Excuse me, I need to talk to the magical crow. Brandon Lee, is that you? Watch out for blank guns, what?
Our little prototype seems quite attached to the CEMU.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. And it just gives like big giant hands.
Such an appetite for filth.
Yeah, this is the part I remember hating. So it's just like the hitbox for this can get really wonky real fast. That and like it can break your guard. It's just like you really can't really find a pattern. At least I can't. It's like super effective for me to react in time. Can bait the steel and bone of this enemy by holding Y, releasing it so you see the red stuff. Huh. But if you're holding down Y, aren't you charging for your UT? Like, wouldn't that just unleash instead?
Well now, shall we glimpse the power of
Too soon. Why is that hitting now? That normally doesn't hit. Yeah, the game's glitching out. I forgot this fight's all bugged. If you try to dodge on the right a lot of times too, you will get clobbered, especially like the hands I found out. This and the Cliff fight, or whatever the guy's name is, he's totally Cliff. If you like dodge to the right in these fights, like with the big giant hands on the 360 version, almost always gets you clobbered. It's crazy.
our little prototype seems quite attached to the CEMU.
The Brute, wait for the slam attack, dodge, wind run, on landing Y. Okay. Yeah, the problem with the Brute, though, is like, yeah, you gotta, like, you have to air dodge on that bad boy, and then hope that it just doesn't, like, do just a straight punch instead. So the thing is, like, this has, like, a lot of super fast attacks, and my reaction speeds are not the best. Yeah, we're gonna need something that's actually gonna lunge me forward. I guess we'll stick with the Churin Maru. Yeah, I walked into that one. And my feet were sparking for some weird reason. I said, this is really
Such
glitchy.
an appetite for filth.
That's a pretty good bait. I like it. I will have to try to remember that.
Around, but it's time to leave. Two of you enjoy.
How do I play Tetris on this? Yeah, so if you can like interrupt it with like an attack, or right before like a shockwave comes out, if you time it just right, apparently you can negate it. So I remember like having to study this fight for a long time while I was trying to figure out how to speedrun this game. It's like, oh my god. Kept doing it over and over. Hit Y, but the game didn't care. Didn't care, didn't care. Do it again. Said this fight always gives me trouble. So now, like, non-Ninja Gaiden 3 related, I need to remember how to fight the stupid worm boss on the Xbox 360 version of Ninja Gaiden 2. That's where I'm at on that game. It's like, oh, it is amazing, like, how much, like on Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, how much they changed, like, Chapter 11 to basically, I think it's Chapter 9, is, like, to get rid of, like, all that worm boss, all that, like, crazy crap. They just fixed that level so much better. See, for the other two versions, using the Dragon Sword, use X, hold Y, then landing Y again upon landing. So X, Y, that's a launcher though, isn't it? I don't know, I'll have to try it out. Yeah, it's not doing that anymore. Yeah, I'm dead. What? Look at the replay. Yeah, that... So, I just checked the replay on that. I was about a meter away to the left, and that kick just magically hit me in the face. That was fun. Yeah, so, like... So the one, like, for the line right above that Crying Devil, you're telling me, so for, like, use X, so basically press X once, then hold Y, and then, like, let go? Like, are we talking, like, just, like, a momentary pause, like X, Y, Y? Like, you know, like, X, Y, hold it, then let it go immediately again, and then... So, unfortunately, I didn't... Okay, so basically, like, Ninja Gaiden, like, Mirai fight. Basically, like, Ninja Gaiden Black stuff. Like, when you fight against Mirai, So basically, as soon as you land from that let go and you do like a dash forward. Okay, yeah, so it's like Mirai fight. Okay. That I understand. No. Yay! I did that on purpose. Alright, so let me try it out in here real quick, because you gotta back up real fast. No, damn it, Ryu. That was going the opposite way. Nope. Ooh, the camera. Okay, it's not launching anymore. There we go. Okay, so you gotta make sure you don't hold it down too long. You gotta tap that bad boy. So that's the thing is, like, in here, it's kind of tricky to do because I'm trying to get it. Okay, there we go. So I just got the rhythm down. It's a little bit different than I'm used to in Black. Won't launch you get behind it. Okay. He really likes me starting off the root form first. See, this is like the bullshit of this fight, is like... Oh. Oh yeah, it is. I'll be your hero. Yeah, so I'm trying out like different stuff that I normally do. It's kind of screwing me up, but I'm like, well, if I can get to work right and if it's like a better, faster way to do it. Hey, Chris, what's up? Welcome to my substandard gameplay. Well, I started like streaming late anyway. I didn't start streaming until like around maybe close to 9:20 or so, and I'm just playing for fun. I wasn't planning on doing a stream, but like I said, you know, girlfriend problems and so forth, and I'm like, well, it's a good distraction. I'm waiting for, what is it? Ah, fuck. It's weird. 6 months after my fusion, my scars still hurt like hell. I'm just waiting for the Final Fantasy VII Remake run. Is the camera as bad in this game as Ninja Gaiden 2? I would say no. Honestly, no. It got fixed a little bit in Sigma 2, which was the PlayStation 3 port of the game. They pulled it back and up a little bit higher, which makes it a little bit easier to see, but it's still a problem. Ryu still has problems with the auto-aim in this game too, so... It's like, it's not that good. I mean, but we compare this to Ninja Gaiden Vanilla, which I bought, and I'll be playing sometime in a week or so when it comes. 3 Vanilla. When you compare this to that, this game's a masterpiece. It is not giving me that lie. I forgot how damn busted this fight is. It just won't give me... Like, when you press Y to go in for it there, even though if it's part of your combo, the game literally stops. It drops your inputs. It's like, oh, man. Yeah, I like that nonsense. And the game ate my inputs again. There we go. Combination of my old strats and new strats. Forget Kata, we're out of here. Hold the elevator, I'm coming! Don't you remember in emergency situations you don't take the elevator? It's not safe. They turn off the elevator, you're just trapped there, you're gonna die horribly in a fire, which is why you don't do it. Ugh. So for Ninja Gaiden 2, I'm still working through my Wheel of Weapons playthrough. But what I would like to, by the way, if you don't know what that is, when I play Ninja Gaiden 2 on stream, depending on what goes on tomorrow, it might be tomorrow. What I do is every 20 minutes I spin a random wheel, and whatever weapon it lands on, I play for it for 20 minutes. And let me tell you, having to fight Genshin with the Kasuragama,
Are you
not
trying to be a
fun.
hero? We've made inquiries with your government, and they have denied.
That should probably be an idea with the Steel and Bone attack. Might be able to Cicada Surge that enemy. Interesting. Yeah, I think you can, but it's just eating up your key. Alright, so let's see. So anyway, so what Ninja Gaiden 2 playthrough I'm doing on the Xbox 360, like I said, it might be tomorrow depending on how things go. Seeing how the girl's pretty damn angry at me, probably gonna be streaming tomorrow, I'd bet. So every 20 minutes I spin the wheel, I go through it. I don't have the Dragon Sword on there because it's just boring, too boring of a weapon for me in Ninja Gaiden 2, so it's everything else. When I get done with that, what I want to eventually do is actually learn my way through that game to be able to beat it on Master Ninja, which I've never been able to do. And unfortunately, for whatever reason, when I got my 360, it remembered half my save information. Like it says, hey, you've beaten it before, here's all your weapons and everything else here unlocked, but you don't have the higher difficulty levels. It's like, go figure. So I was thinking, like, well, go through and keep playing it over the different streams and stuff like that until I can get to the point where I can, like, try to beat the game on Master Ninja. And I'm sure I'm going to get killed ruthlessly. I've been watching Joe Button's videos on YouTube where he's been doing the walkthroughs on the Master Ninja for Ninja Gaiden 2. And it's like, that's cool. I'm sure they're very valuable and help me out in the future, but that's the eventual plan to do here. Among the other many things I wish to stream. Steel and Bone, the Brutes, or the Snake Cicada Surge refills the bar again. Huh.
Why? Why was that blade bestowed upon you? That red marking. There's no question. Yeah! It's getting yeah! Won't die like this.
Seriously, it costs $20. I need a new game.
I die, you die with me.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. He was like, you know what? You got me fair and square. I'm gonna let you do it.
You'll pay for that!
Which do you like more, Ninja Gaiden 2 or 3? Asking questions, I want to get one, but they're both $30 on Xbox One. Don't forget to remember liking 2 or is 3 better. Personal choice. First off, do not buy Ninja Gaiden 3 Vanilla. Make sure it says Razor's Edge. The reason why I say this will become very apparent when I get my copy and I stream it, because it's just total garbage. It's basically, they're radically different games, every single one. It's all preference, really. Curse, where are you at? Are you in Europe at all? Or, like, are you in the States? Because if you're in, like, PAL region, I wonder if that link's still up there. Yeah, it is. For the Xbox 360, these games were backwards compatible on your Xbox One. You're in the States. Okay, never mind. Because Crying Devil found a bundle of Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3 Razor's Edge for the 360 for 25 euros. But you have to be in a PAL region in order to work, which it won't work. So, Ninja Gaiden 2 is like very fast action oriented. It's basically got rid of like all the exploration and slower combat parts from the first game. So if you want like just nothing but like non-stop fast brutal action, that's the way to go. 3 Razor's Edge is kind of like that, but not quite. It's like an imitation of it. But the games are radically different. I would say probably 2, but keep in mind that 2 is pretty challenging. 3 is easier, in my opinion. Razor's Edge is easier. Crying Devil, if you're around here, what do you think? What are your inputs on this? Because he is really stupidly good at this game. Yeah, so this game is basically, it's a polished up version. Oh, you can't get back there. Like, oh, maybe there's something over there. No. It's a polished up version of Ninja Gaiden 3, which was really terrible. So this made it, like, the improvements here, like the original version, you couldn't remove limbs, you couldn't upgrade your weapons. Like, this screen did not exist whatsoever, so you couldn't upgrade your weapons or techniques or nothing. It was just an abomination. So... yeah, so this game's kind of like easier. 2 is pretty difficult. Both good games, I have a favorite. General opinion, 2 is better. Yeah, I would have to kind of say 2 would probably be the better pick.
Support is here! Won't die like that! Gotcha!
Yeah, Twitch says, like, I'm only running a second behind on latency on my preview window. I'm like, no, I'm not. It's a lie. Alright, pay more attention. Just don't know what weapon to use. Like, how I'm trying to pick different things. It's like, getting kind of bored with the weapon selection. Good thing they yelled at from so far away.
I will finish you! is here.
Well, also another thing here to curse is if you have a decent computer, Razor's Edge is now able to play in the CEMU emulator. So if you want to try it out that way, you can do that too. Just keep in mind that the Wii U version is a little bit different. You don't have the slowing down arrows attack. You cannot go into your upgrades menu in the middle of a battle, so if you're trying to like basically use your increase your life in order to like get yourself a free refill, you can't do it on that version. It is pretty glitchy. But like I said, if you want to try it out, it is playable in emulation now, so you can kind of give it a go to see if you like that better. So, of course, providing your computer is good enough to do it. Not everybody has the best computer. You don't need you don't have to have like a spectacular beefy PC. I mean, I'm running like a 3.3 gigahertz core, 8-core computer, which isn't that good, but I have a GTX or RTX 2070, so it's like having a Ferrari engine inside a Dodge Neon. It's like kind of a mismatch, but yeah, so you gotta Nimix, you're kind of the exception here, buddy. You got a good PC. So there's one thing I've been wondering how to do in Ninja Gaiden 2 is with the Talon's Claws, you can do a flying swallow into a Zuna drop. I don't know how to do that.
Back up here.
Well, supposedly the RTX, a new round of RTX are coming out. I think it's the 3090, and it's like a rumored to have like $1,200 price. It's like just stick. I mean, I paid like $400 for my 2070, and that's like still pretty high price. But you can still get something like a 1080, at a reasonable price now, like $200, and that's still going to last you a while.
Die! It ends here in this ravine.
The Talons and Ninja Gaiden 2 Flying Swallow XY. I've tried that and I keep screwing it up. I don't know. Let's try it here in a minute. Let's do it. Okay. I don't think I've ever... Did I just teleport? Yeah, I'm like falling through the floor and everything. Totally not a glitchy game. Get off me. I'm dead. Yeah, I was like trying to do like an on landing like 360 spin, and the game's like, nope. We are gonna beat you to it every time. Oh, forgot those things leap. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Ooh, I got myself an achievement. 1,000 enemies with the katana. I know that with the scythe as well. Huh, okay. Your staff. Tell you, I'm not gonna do that with the Kasuragama. No, sir. I was like, where'd he go? Right there. Yes, we're going to exit. Imagine me winding down the stream here in just a minute. Playing on Xbox 360. I do not own an Xbox One because Microsoft's like, hey, all those games here that you want to play on our system, you can play them on PC. And I'm like, well, my PC's better than your stupid Xbox. So, yeah. So I bought myself a PlayStation 4 instead. And not had a problem with it since. But yeah, I'm playing on an Xbox 360. So have fun playing on your Xbox One, because it takes these games, plays them great, upscales them, makes them look even better. That's the only thing that, like, when Microsoft gets around to actually announcing the price for their new sex box, whatever they call it, I have no idea what they call it, because it's just a stupid naming convention at this point. It's supposedly going to be playing every single game across all generations. If that's the case, I might eventually get one. If it can play my Xbox original, Xbox 360, Xbox One, whatever, and everything else, that would be a really good investment. I'm just firing this up for a second. Load game. Oh yeah, with the worm boss. Okay, never mind. No, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Yeah, I was hoping to try out like the talons, but I don't have a save file that's anywhere near. Anyway, this is like the worm boss right now, so I can't do what I was wanting to do. So, bummer indeed. Oh well, that's fine. I've been streaming for a while, so for now, thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it, and also thank you very much for the follow to Curse85. So big shout outs to everybody, to Nimix, Curse85, as I just mentioned here with the follow as well, Crying Devil coming back again, and with a subscription too, as well as Nimix. Twellis, I think Nimix did today too. Yeah, he did too. Twellis showed up there, and MNVLM came by as well. We had a lot of people drop in, which is always fun to have. So I normally stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know when that is, just copy and paste that into Google, and it'll tell you for wherever you live in the world. Usually I stream every other day. Today was kind of just a weird day for me, so I decided to jump on, just play some video games and kind of distract myself for a little bit. Also, keep an eye on my Twitter at Wursel555, usually a couple hours in advance if I'm going to have a planned out stream. I will post up there what I'll be playing, or if I need to cancel for whatever reason. So I'm still planning on trying to stream tonight. Technically it's Saturday, Saturday where I live right now. So I'm planning to do probably some more Ninja Gaiden 2, with more of the wheel of weapons, where I do a random spin every 20 minutes to pick my weapon to use. So I hate that chapter I was on, that stupid worm boss and everything. Ugh. So probably gonna keep going through that, and we'll figure it out from there. If things go well, we'll see. Probably not going to be with how my life turns out. I might not be streaming tomorrow. Keep an eye on the Twitter, you'll definitely know for sure. So Ninja Gaiden 2 tomorrow. And let's see, where are they at right now? Games Done Quick is still doing that. Looks like Maximilian Dude is doing Mortal Shell, which if you've not heard of Mortal Shell, it's kind of like Dark Souls. So we'll do a host for that. So thank you very much for hanging out, and hopefully see you guys tomorrow.